What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Real Talking Healthy Food. It's your girl. So today I'm coming through with some combo action, okay? Today we are making black bean soup. I'm going to show you a dressing recipe and just a little mini meal prep for smoothies and how I'm going to get down for the week, okay? So yeah. Make sure when you're coming in, you hit that like, you subscribe, and leave your comments down below. Now, I'm freestyling here a little bit. So first, let's get the smoothie action out the way, okay? So for the smoothie, this is what I'm going to throw in the freezer. You got your bananas, blueberries, and strawberries. So I'm just going to simply, put this together just like that and throw it in the freezer. So I got enough for a week for all 5 days, just like that. Put in the Ziploc bag, chop them up, and throw them in here. Okay? And then, so another thing I wanted to show you is the granola. So they try to tax on the granola, and your girl just didn't have time this week. Maybe I'll get into some organic action next week, but not this week, okay? So what I did is just bought a box of granola bars, regular Kroger brand granola bars. I got 2 boxes, and this is $3 right here in the bag. So all I'm going to do is halfway close it, take this, take my jar, because I'm country as fuck, break these shits up. Or you could just hold it down, crunch this shit. Just like that. Crunch the shit up. Now you got your granola. Okay? You're on deck. Whew, I'm all out of breath and shit. But listen, don't use the jar because it was too sharp on those edges or whatever. Long story short, I got crumbs on my counter now. So now I have to use another bag. So do not use this jar. So boom, I had to put it in another bag. You got your until I put it in the real Ziploc bag. But now you got your granola, your smoothie action. I use vanilla almond milk. I go between a few different brands. I'm not picky. This one, Kroger brand, you know what I'm saying? Regular almond milk. This one's unsweetened. No, this is the original one, so it's going to be a little sweet. But you could get I use unsweetened for cooking purposes, and then vanilla for smoothie action. There you go. Now that that's all done, you're good for the week. You done put up your smoothie action. You got your granola cracking. That's breakfast for the week. Now we're going to move on to the dressing, okay? So I got a different one for you guys. This is a creamy based dressing. So what I have come to learn with making my own dressings, you're really basically catering to your own liking. So this week, I want my dressing to be a little bit more creamy. So let me show what I did this week. All right. So I used almond milk. I'm not going to do the clip-ins. I have to tell you because honestly, I left this simmering all night on an accident. I was so tired. We did so much stuff to get ready for Mother's Day, regular stuff, and I was knocked the fuck all the way out, okay? So get your pens and pads and come on back. You ready? Okay. If you not, you can just take a screenshot in the um, in the box below. I forgot what it's called, but the box below, you'll see the ingredients. Okay. So we use cashews, sunflower seeds. Do I got them down here? Oh yeah, sunflower seeds. Boom. Cashews. Maybe about a cup and a half of cashews this time, and maybe a cup of sunflower seeds. Red onion chopped up. Carrots. Generally, I use carrots for color. And nutrients, of course, the almond milk. And what I do is I fill up the milk till it covers all that. You know what I'm saying? You put everything in there and then cover it and let it cook slowly. You want it to cook slowly because you want the flavor to be like booming in there, okay? I used a vegetable bouillon cube for the seasoning. Um, I am using the Edward and Sons not chicken bouillon cubes. So I'm trying these for the first time because I don't want to use anything that has dairy because I'm really congested right now because of the changing of the weather. I use this seasoning, the Creole seasoning, some store brand version of Mrs. Dash, roasted in garlic pepper, garlic powder. Um, and I kept adjusting the seasoning to taste because you want to alter what you like. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure it's like, if you want it more salty or more sweet, then that's how you're going to adjust it, okay? Then let it simmer until it's again about this color. And it takes about maybe 20 to 30 minutes if you're paying attention. But if you decide to go to sleep like I did yesterday, it's going to look a little bit more done than mine. So I had to add more unsweetened almond milk. So what we're going to do is store it in the blend tech. We had to go get that spatula right quick. Store in the blend tech. Bam. Put it together. Yo, I'm telling you, the blend tech is the best purchase you'll ever make in your life. Unless you like the Vitamix. But the blend tech, I researched because it was such a big purchase. And I knew it was an important one. I didn't really want to spend as much as I did. But I knew for the lifestyle change that I was going to undertake and me liking to eat, it was going to have to be something lasting. And you get an 8-year warranty with it as well. So it's a good thing. So I'm going to put it on the low. Now that your blend tech successfully got you some creamy action going, you're going to find your favorite. Well, first, I'm going to put it in my little dinner tonight. So I'm going to share my dinner with you. So I got the veggie pasta. All I did, you boil for 8.5 minutes, 9 minutes. I got the filled roast sauce. This is what I be talking about, the sausage that I get. This is the smoked apple sage one. So this is like a basic one. I like the other ones a little bit more, but for what I was doing, it's perfect. And I like it because it's made out of all like vegetables. You know what I'm saying? It's no soy and all that shit in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I've kind of been leaning more towards their stuff. But I got the regular Kroger brand vegetable pasta. It's made from spinach and things like that. And then tomatoes, green onions, nutritional yeast, radishes and green olives in here. And I put some olive oil in there. And of course, you want to season it up because you won't have no nasty ass food. So seasoned it up with just basic stuff like the garlic roast and the powder and Mrs. Dash and shit like that. I added a little extra dill and I mixed it up and boom. So that's what I'm gonna have for dinner. Well, I ate some for breakfast too. So, why did I bust that out? Because I'm gonna add my sauce to it because this is a good Alfredo, especially this is how long I would cook it if I was making Alfredo. But I was really, my intention was to make dressing, so it doesn't have to cook as long as I accidentally cooked it. Now, if you're making more of like a sauce, then you want to cook it longer because you want the flavors to be more bold. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going to add it. I added it to the pasta, but it's still going to be a bomb ass dressing. You know what I'm saying? So that's great. So I'm going to mix this up a little. Well, I'm just going to cover it because I'm kind of lazy right now. But it's going to be different from the breakfast because of the sauce, even though it's the same thing. But anywho, I'll be right back. You just take your favorite container and pour it in there and let it chill. And you want to make sure you use it within the week because these are very. Oh, I forgot to tell you the garlic. You got to have garlic. I don't even know how I forgot that to the end. Like, garlic is going to be in almost every single recipe, so just keep that in mind. But anywho, you want to eat it within the week because these are perishable foods and they're real ingredients. That's basically what I'm saying. It's real ingredients. So you want to cater to how much you eat. You know what I'm saying? So you don't make sure you don't make too much and waste your food. You don't want to waste your food. You feel me? So, yeah. But you eat it within the week. So I'm going to be having salads every day for lunch because I'm trying to be really cute on my birthday. And, well, just cute overall. I don't want to be on swole anymore because I just don't like it. My body hasn't been used to it since I've been on swole. And my body doesn't like it. So I got to get it together. So I'm going to wash this and be back. So, I have these green onions here. Excuse my hands, but I got these organic green onions. They were $1.29 down to the Kroger's, and I'm gonna plant these later, and then I'm gonna have more green onions. My other ones got ravished by little gnats, and I just could not have that. So I got me some more, and I'm just going to start again. And in 10 days, I'm going to be booming. Make sure you watch that video. Okay? Oh, damn. Woo! I'm telling you, that pasta's so motherfucking good. I want to marry myself, nigga. I want. Do you marry me? Yes, I do. Yo, it was an accident. I was just taking a bite, like, oh, I know everything. Just a surprise. So I'm putting everything away so I could show y'all how to make some other shit. Yo, on dogs, on everything I fucking love. You need. It was a beautiful mistake. It was a yo. Listen, check this out. Fuck that other recipe. Put all them ingredients together. Put it on low, 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 super low, like I did, and go to sleep. Then wake up first thing in the morning in a rush because you think you burnt up all your food, and then put it in the blender and blow your own mind like I just did. Because that was a whole accident, and I needed to share it with you on how delicious that motherfucker bite was. It was an accident. It was an accident. Your girl is a beast in the kitchen. But my broth is a little too spicy. Whew, my lips are starting to swell. So just like the beautiful mistake that I made with the Alfredo slash dressing, um, I made a beautiful broth. Look at that color. You see the color? Look at those vegetables. This is carrots, red onions, jalapenos, field greens, kale, arugula, and all that chopped up. Um, of course, large amounts of garlic, tomatoes, tomato paste, um, this bouillon cube. I am being petty because I'm super congested because of the change of weather. So I use the green tea method that I did with the green pea soup, which is simply when you're boiling your water for your broth, you just put your tea bags in there for extra health benefits. And that's all I did. I used Tazo tea because it's the best for what I could afford. So, and onions, garlic, tomatoes, carrots, red and yellow peppers, and green peppers. Um, and I think that's it. Let me get my list. Okay. So for the broth is tomatoes, greens, onions, celery, garlic, jalapenos, my seasoning, tomato paste, and I use the rest of my mango salsa. So a soup is really good to use the rest of your remaining like vegetables because you can throw everything in that motherfucker and it's gonna turn out great. Okay. And then for the soup portion, we have our carrot mix. So I kind of did this because it's a Southwest fill. Um, is my corn. I cooked it the same way you would do, like, say you were having taco night and you're a meat eater. I did the corn the same way that you would do your ground beef. Okay, so that's how I did my corn. So for this, and it's gonna look like this. Now, I didn't sleep on this one. It's clearly because it's in the Tupperware. But you see that oil in there? That's where your oil source is going to really come from. So, and we use good oils. So, for the corn, I use a quart, of course, onion, garlic, green, red, and yellow peppers, pepper sauce. So I use the liquid from this to make it spicy because I'm congested, so I want to pull the mucus. And I use fajita seasoning, just your basic low sodium fajita thing. And the other half of the rest of the mango salsa that I have. And then that's it. And I cooked it, put it in there. So now I'm just going to add it to my soup, the broth rather, like that. And then we're going to add the big beans, the black beans. Now we got our black beans in there. We're going to mix this together. Look at that color, cause it looks so good. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We're going to add some almond milk to that because it's dumb spicy and we need to kill some of that out. Okay. And boom shakalaka. Now this is what your soup is going to look like. Okay. So I'm just showing you now because everything is basically cooked except for the black beans. It's going to make the color really, really dark. I'm going to show you my bowl on Instagram during the week. And this is what I'm going to have for dinner. It's going to help with my congestion and it's going to be great. So, and with tortilla chips. Oh my goodness, that soup is so delicious. So, you can also, if you use that cheese recipe that I have, you'll find that it was more on the consistency of like a sour cream or a cream cheese. But because these are vegan foods, they're very universal in a lot of ways. So if you needed like that cream cheese or sour cream on there, what you could do if you watch that video, you could take that, you'll cut some of that off and put it in a bowl and whisk it with your fork and maybe with like a a super splash of milk. Okay, we don't use dairy products, but you know your unsweetened almond milk. When you go to the Kroger, you know you want to get one unsweetened, one sweetened, depending on how you eat. But splash it out, whip it together, boom, you got your sour cream on deck. Okay, put you some green onions that you grew yourself in your kitchen on top, and you booming like the restaurant. Okay, so yeah, so I think that's it. I just gotta wait for my soup to cook, put everything away, get ready for Mother's Day. Well, I got my latches on, so my work is done, honey. I don't do all that stuff no, but I'm already on deck. I just got to change my clothes because I can't be sporty me. You know, mom likes to see us looking nice, so I'll girly it up and everything. I hope you guys have all my mama bears out there amongst the Care Bears. I hope you guys have a beautiful and wonderful, awesome Mother's Day. And if you like these recipes, let me know in the comments. Let me know what your babies got you. I balled out on my mom dukes. So, because you gotta love on your moms. And even though they get on your nerves like a motherfucker, you still have to do your best to spoil them because they love us so much, even when we don't like ourselves. They're always loving and praying for us, you know, the good moms. So we're celebrating the moms today. I got my mom five. Um, I'll share with you so you can share with me. I got her five Mother's Day cards because I was an asshole kid and because I'm super rebellious and terrible sometimes to her. So that's why I try to buy her nice things. So I got her those five cards and a bracelet and a sapphire bracelet. It's really beautiful. But she is too, and some flowers. They're so beautiful. You think she gonna take me back? I was such a piece of shit to her. So I have to make sure she knows I love her. I was such an asshole this year. So that's that. Anyway, if you watch to the end, you'rethebomb.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, share if you dare, especially if you was a motherfucking what? Care Bear. I know that's right. And a special shout out to all of my bears, okay? So yeah, peace, love, hair grease, and all that jazz. I'm about to go see my mama, mom ducks, okay? And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.